Okay, this is round number 2. I'm in the garage at my aunt's house, Aunt Sandy's, in Newry, Pennsylvania. And I'm going to try again, see what I can come up with. So this is round 2. And I'm going to go ahead and use my spirit box. Here's a spirit box. And also, I'm going to go ahead and use again the REM pod. So, anyways, this is round 2. Okay, I'm back here, round 2, in the garage. If there's any spirits here with me, I've been clapping. If there's any spirits here with me, let it be known. Can you go, there's these tires over here. On top, I've got a REM pod, and if you to get near it, it'll go off. Can you do that for me, please? Let me know you're here. I don't care, Uncle Junie. Can you come down here? If you're not down here, come down from the stairs, from the 2nd floor, and come here on the 1st floor where I am at. And you can go near the tires. If the tires has the REM pod on top, and if you get near it, it'll go off. Lights and sound, like I mentioned before. So if you wouldn't mind coming down here and do that for me, let me know you want to communicate. I've waited for a while so that you can build up that energy that you could do the stuff I ask you to do. So if you could please come down here. I'll have to show you again what to do. Just get near this here REM pod and just set it off. Just get, whatever you do. So if you do that for me, I really appreciate it. You know my name. I've been mentioning it, but I don't know yours. So anyways, if you wouldn't mind communicating with me by that, I really appreciate it. Can you bring it up? Can you make it sound and bring out on the lights on the device? I can wait. Move the camera a little bit and so it'll be centered. Please communicate. Is there anything you want to say to the family? Is there anything you want to say to Sandy? Well, I'll go ahead and leave it there in case you decide to change your mind. But anyways, I've also got another device here that you might not be aware of, and it's called a spirit box. Now, it uses frequencies to pick up your voice, and when it does that, I know that the questions that I ask might come through you answering them. If I can get the thing to get that tab on. Yeah. Excuse me while I'm tangled with this. Struggling, tangling. I think this is good. No, use it. No, cover one, never leave home without it. Okay, I'm gonna put the spirit box over there. Okay, I've got the spirit box going. And if you were to answer my questions, I can hear you through this device. Do you love somebody in this family? Is there anybody you love in this family that's living in this household? Can you give me your name? Can you give me your name? Is this Junie? Okay, I'm just going to move this upstairs. Okay, I'm here on the second floor. If there's anybody up here, or if anybody down there, can you come up steps so that that REM pod will go off that's in the center, leading up to the second floor? Is there anybody here who'd like to speak? Knock on wood like I'm doing, or something. Is there anything you want to say to the family? I appreciate you come out and talk to me. Can you come up here? I'm going to knock on the wall. I'm going to hammer the wall. Can you come up here and help me? I'm hammering. I'm fixing it up here. When you go down the steps, come up the steps or whatever, in the center, I got a REM pod. If you touch it, it'll go off lights and sound. Can you do that for me, please? Is there anything particular up here that you're fond of? Can you give me your name? Working on the outdoor stairs here. Well, okay, if I'll do this later then, because you won't show yourself. Maybe later you will. You'll want to communicate better. I just need to find out, the family wants to find out who's here. Because they know somebody's here. You'll think about it? Who's this is speaking? Can you give me your name? The family wants to know who you are. Are you camera shy? They want proof that you're here. Can you give me that proof? Can you go down halfway down the steps or come up halfway? There's a device there and it'll go off, lights and sound, if you were to get near it. If you would do that, I'd appreciate it. Do you know Sandy Brown? Do you know Gabby Brown? I appreciate if you light that device up. It's halfway up the steps or halfway down. Doesn't matter. Okay. I guess you want to communicate. Okay, I'm back on the first floor here in the garage. And I wouldn't want you to go ahead and go toward that REM pod that's sitting on that stool or that platform and see if you can get the lights and sound going. I appreciate it. Let us know you're here. I'm sure you know Heaven. She's been here before and she experienced some things, unusual things. So if you were to go over there to that REM pod and have the lights and the sound go off, I appreciate it. Is there anything you want to say to any of us? Is there anything you want to tell us, or even do something? If you're camera shy, can you go over that device and have it come on and tell us that you are camera shy?
That was one thing we all always noticed. Every time there'd be like a weird sound, and when we all got our phones out, it'd stop.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to set. Okay, and got Heaven going upstairs in the second floor. She's up there already. And if you were to go up or come down the steps and set off that device that's on the steps, we would appreciate it. Let you know you're here. It'll let us know that you want to communicate. So if you do that, appreciate it. Is there anybody in particular you want to communicate with? Like Sandy? You know Sandy.
Maybe Holly.
Holly.
Holly's the one.
Michelle. Janae. Matthew. Any of those that you want to communicate with? Go ahead and bring on that device, lights off and sound. Can you please give us your name? Hey, Heaven,
Huh?
start mentioning some names.
Like their name?
Yeah, like names that you've that might think that you might be here.
Her name's Hannah.
Hannah.
She lived in the trailer right down the road, and her dad caught it on. I'm pretty sure her name was Hannah. Her dad caught the trailer on fire by smoking a cigarette one night on the couch, and she ran back in the house.
Is
Get
there
a robe on, and
Okay.
I think it's her.
All right, let's try that. Is Hannah here? Hannah, if you're here, can you go halfway in the steps, go on the second floor, or come down from there if you're up there, and touch the REM pod. They will all lights and sound. Is there a Hannah here? If there is, can you light it up for us?
We have John Beagle. He lived right beside us.
John Beagle?
Jack Beagle. He lived
Jack
right
Beagle.
beside us.
Jack Beagle, if you're here, can you do the same? I asked for Hannah. Just come down or up the steps halfway and touch that device. Let us know you're here.
Who knows? It could be Dad. He always loved being back here.
Because I've already tried Uncle Junie, and you know, like I said, I was here one time without no cameras and such, and it went off. Just asking questions.
And maybe that's what we need to do. No cameras. Respect its privacy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess so.
And then maybe later on, we can ask for permission to use the camera with them.
Guess we can do that. Just keep talking.
Remember that, Zach? And there was that time. You remember when you and Dylan Canarsa, TJ, what was your old girlfriend's name? Anna were all up there and we were hitting softballs. And you got so pissed because I hit the garage and you were like, listen, that sheet metal cost a ton. You never were scared of anything and now you don't want to come out. Come on, Zach. Just do something for me. I don't care. You could knock, you could push something over. Just let me know you made it up there safe. I think about you every day. Ever since last March when you left, weird shit happens around here. This town ain't the same without you. There's no dirt bike rides anymore. Nobody does anything. Come on, Zach. I know you're with your dad again, and I know you're finally happy. That's all you ever talked about. When you're gone, you're going to be with your dad. That was one thing we shared in common. We both want to see our dad more than anything. You beat me to it. I remember you fixed my dad, Junie Brown. You fixed his lawnmower that we kept for years. We never thought it'd run again. It's still here. It still runs. Still runs. Come on, Zach. Zach. Remember that time I tripped over your dog, Buddy, and I broke my collar, not my collarbone, what was that? My elbow. I broke my elbow, and you guys all laughed at me for months because I had a full arm cast around my shoulder and everything. I hope you're watching over TJ. He got his kidney. Your brother has life again. He's doing great things. He's going to work with Game Commission. I just hope you're proud of him because he wants you to be proud of him. You guys fought like crazy, but you guys loved each other more than anything. You guys were all you guys had. Come on, Zach. I don't care. You could knock. You could push something. You could literally move anything you want down here. Just show me you're still around here. Your mom needs you more than anything. She still lives right behind us. I know you know that.